Hello my Frugal friends, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another grocery haul video, welcome to September's grocery budget allocation. If we haven't had the chance to hang out before, my name is Nikki, I am a mum of 3, only 2 still live at home though, so this next month is really going to be very interesting for us in the grocery haul area, among other things, as we adjust to only really having to feed a family of 4. So over the coming months I will probably continue to say that we are an Australian family of 5 and then just keep reminding to add that little disclaimer on the end. Anyways, today's grocery haul is a really small one for 2 reasons. Firstly, it is our second shop for our Flybuys offer. I'm currently working on a 4-week Flybuy offer from Coles. If I spend $70 at Coles each week over the next 4 weeks, I am entitled to 10,000 bonus points. And what that equates to, if you guys are not from Australia and don't know about the whole Flybuys things, that is equivalent to $50 cash back that we can use at Coles or any of their participating stores. So that includes places like Target and Kmart. So basically, in a nutshell, what we do each year is we try to capitalize on the bonus points offers when they come from Coles, and we keep all of our Flybuys points and then cash them out in December, and that gives us extra money, extra dollars to use at Coles and participating stores in December, when we know that things like our food bill goes up, we're buying extra alcohol for all of the celebrations around Christmas and New Year's. We also have 2 kids' birthday parties in December. We have 2 birthdays in December between Christmas and New Year's. It is a crazy week for us. So all of those extra Flybuys points that we cash out into Flybuys dollars definitely helps. It's really awesome. But here's the catch. I refuse to spend more money than what I ordinarily would do just to get those bonus points. It's not free money if it's costing us to get to buy things, by buying things that we wouldn't ordinarily buy or things that we don't need. So I don't buy any of the products unless it's something that I'm already going to buy, and I don't spend above our grocery allocation to get the extra points. Otherwise it's not free money, it doesn't really work. That makes sense, yeah? Anyways, if you guys do a similar sort of thing like that with your Flybuys points, I would love to hear from you. So let me know in the comments, how do you use your Flybuys points? Do you cash out every time you get up to $10 and just get $10 off your shop? Do you use it for specific things like we save it up for Christmas? I know a few other people who save it up and they use it for all of the back to school costs. Very clever. So they use that at Kmart and Target and get all of the back to school stuff in January. That's a nifty idea. Let me know if you guys do the whole Flybuys things. Let me know in the comments what you do with it. Anyways, today's a grocery haul video, so let's jump in and have a look at what I got from Coles today. Now this is a light shop as well, partly because I only wanted to spend $70 just so that we could get the Flybuys points, but also because this week we have been gifted a HelloFresh box, which is super awesome. So you will see that in a separate video when it comes out. If you'd like to see that, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when that video comes out. But we essentially have free food. We've got a free HelloFresh box. So that's going to be exciting to jump in and have a look at what's in there. We have 4 family meals that feed 4 people. So let's see what comes in the box and how far we can make that go. So I'm not too stressed about dinners this week because I know I've got 4 of them covered with that HelloFresh box. But if you'd like to see everything that's going on in my meal plan, then don't forget to head over to the blog, check that out. It's all on there. It's also all on Instagram. So if you want the condensed Instagram version of what's happening, then don't forget to follow me on Instagram. You can find me at Nikki Beale. Pretty easy. You can actually find me everywhere at Nikki Beale. So I'd love to see you guys over there as well. But let's jump in and have a look at what I picked up today from Coles for a total of $79.40. right, this week I only grabbed one 3-litre milk from Coles because I do have those marked down milks still in the freezer that I picked up in our marked down grocery haul. If you haven't seen that video, I will link that up above as well. Plus we still have some UHT milk. So we're going to see how we go with one plus what we've got in the freezer. If we run out, we have emergency rations, which is awesome. Today I grabbed another block of cheese. We do go through about a kilo of cheese a week. We do use that in sandwiches. So I have picked up some ham here as well to go in sandwiches and wraps. But we also use it in cooking and we use it for snacks. So we do go through a fair bit of cheese. Like I said before, I have picked up a packet of ham to have for lunches. I will also use that in things like omelets, maybe in breakfast when I do the breakfast wraps. It'll get used in a few different things. The ham. I picked up a block of butter. The Western Star, was on special this week. It is a little bit more expensive than what I pay at Aldi, but I didn't want to have to go to Aldi. I was just trying to do everything in one place. So I paid a little extra for that one as well. We do prefer to have a spreadable butter rather than a margarine. I know margarine's heaps cheaper, but we definitely prefer that as a family. All right, grabbed a couple of packets of wraps. Love to have wraps on hand. We will do breakfast egg wraps with the eggs that you can see here. We'll also use them for lunches, but also some dinners sometimes. So we always keep wraps on hand. And sorry about the noise in the background. That is a mower going past. I know that's really distracting and annoying, but unfortunately, real life. All right, so I grabbed a few things marked down here today. I grabbed some of the baby mozzarella cheese for 99 cents. There's a couple of different things that I'm thinking that I could do with that. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do yet. I know that it's got a best before date on it, which is like today or tomorrow, so I need to use it up. What I am thinking that I might do is some cheesy meatballs. Could be really nice. Otherwise, I will actually freeze this and use it to plop on some pizzas or something along those lines where I can use it from frozen and it'll just melt. So freezing cheese, if you thaw it and then eat it like you would regular cheese, it can go a bit gritty. But if you're going to cook with it or you're going to melt it, essentially, if it goes a bit gritty when it thaws, it doesn't matter because then it's going to melt out and just be like regular cheese. So there you go. I also grabbed some baby cos lettuce today that was marked down. We'll have those in the wraps and for lunches and salads. Some white potatoes. They were $4 for the 2 kilo bag, so I did grab another one of those today. That's generally when I grab them when they are that price. They also had a bunch of fresh Hokkien noodles going for $1.50, so I grabbed what was left of that, which was 3. They actually have quite a long date on them, so they were reduced to clear, but the date of them on them is still the end of September. So I'm probably going to chuck them in the fridge and see if we can use them before the end of September. But if we don't, I have frozen those in the past and then used them and they've been fine. So we'll probably use those up. I'll put them on the menu. We'll do something with noodles by the end of September, but if not, backup plan is to chuck them in the freezer. Interesting story with the cantaloupe here, you guys. This is half a rock melon or cantaloupe, which was $2.90, or I could buy a whole one for $3.90. And I know that ordinarily you would think, well, the whole one is going to be a much better price. But here's the interesting thing. When you actually weighed them, this was a little over 1 kilo for half a rock melon at $2.90. A whole rock melon was about 100 grams more. They were so much smaller than these guys, and you're paying $3.90. So because you're paying for a unit price, not per kilo, it was actually cheaper or better value for money to get a half a rock melon for $2.90 than to pay the $3.90 for the full rock melon, because they were almost the exact same size. Crazy, right? There's a hot tip for you. You can thank Shannon for that one, because he is actually the one who taught me that little trick. We also grabbed a punnet of blueberries. This was a request from Charlotte. They were $3. She's enjoying having those fresh at the moment. I do have some frozen ones, but she wanted fresh ones, so I grabbed those because I grabbed a bunch of these that were super cheap. 75 cents for 4 punnets of strawberries. I'm going to go through and wash and freeze these today because they won't last. I did check and made sure I got packets that weren't mushy or moldy or a bit gross, but they are definitely at the end of their use by legs there. So I'm going to wash them, cut them up, freeze them, and stick them in the freezer today. But 75 cents a punnet is a pretty good price. We also grabbed some bananas. They were $3 a kilo. Probably a little bit expensive for bananas, but just for something different to have some fruit. We've been having a lot of oranges and things like that, so I grabbed those as well today. I also finished off our shop by grabbing a couple of things for the pantry. So I grabbed another raw sugar, I grabbed some more honey, 2 lots of the peanut butter. I had to grab another jar of the ginger that I keep in the fridge because somebody put it back in the pantry after the last one was opened and it was about half used. Instead of putting it in the fridge, I put it in the pantry and it went moldy. So I was a bit devoted, had to throw that one out and buy another one. But, you know, problems we face. And I grabbed some salsa. I grabbed a cordial for Shan. And over here, down here, let's not talk about this too much. You know, this is why you don't go shopping at lunchtime because I didn't even make it home. Anyways, let's move that out of the way. And I also grabbed a book for Charlotte. So Coles at the moment, their giveaway is the little tiny books or whatever they're calling them, the tree story books. They have the actual books there for sale as well. This is the 13-story tree house. It was only $4. All the other ones were $8. So I actually grabbed that for Charlotte and she's already started reading it. I had to actually pull it off her so that I could show you guys that I bought it. So she's pretty happy with that book, enjoying that. But probably not something that really should come out of our grocery budget, but it's in today's shop. I might transfer a couple of dollars over just to keep everything balanced. But there you have it. That is today's shop. Just under $80. Lots of fresh fruit, marked down stuff, pretty good. Stocked up the pantry with a little bit of stuff. As you can see, there is no meat, very few vegetables other than the potatoes. That's because we have so much stuff on hand. If you would like to check out my markdown haul that I grabbed, I might actually turn this around and tell you guys all about that. All right, so as you can see, there's no meat in that shop. I did just pick up a whole heap of marked down meat that's gone into the freezer. If you would like to see everything that I picked up, I will leave a link to that video down below and you can go and check that out. The shop that I did last week, week 1 of our Flybuys offer, I did buy a whole heap of vegetables. Most of that is still in the fridge and still good. Things that last, like carrots and wombok and cauliflower. I've got all of that sort of stuff on hand, plus a bunch of frozen stuff in the freezer as well. So today I've really just shopped enough to get us across the line for that Flybuys offer, and looking at things that I know that I'm going to need throughout September. We also have that HelloFresh box coming, so tons of food, even though this shop looks really quite small. If you'd like to see all of the meals that are happening this week at our house, don't forget you can either follow along on Instagram. You'll usually see bits and pieces going up on there. Otherwise, I will be posting a wrap up of, I want to say, some of the meals. It's going to be 5 out of 7. So we're going to do like a Monday to Friday dinners at Nikki's place video. Weekends are usually like leftovers and catch and kill and stuff like that. So we'll leave that stuff out and we'll just go with the exciting meals. you can catch that video as well. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you would like to be notified when that comes out. Otherwise, thanks so much for spending a bit of time with me here today. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget, if you did enjoy today's video, if you could please give it a thumbs up to let me know. I really do appreciate that. Lets me know what kind of content you guys are enjoying and what you would like to see more of. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, stay safe out there, don't forget to wear your masks, and I hope to see you guys later on in the week. All right, bye.